Hello there, woven web enthusiasts. Today we have a guy that just can't get enough sex with his ex-wife. Peace Pipe Penny writes in the True Off My Chest subreddit, I cannot stop having sex with my ex-wife. 26 and she's 30. I've been divorced for about a month now, and I moved houses, changed my phone number, and somehow she still winds up at my front door at odd hours of the night. I still get nudes and sex from her during the day, just like I would have if we were together. We've hooked up 6 times since the divorce, and honestly, it's been the best sex I've ever had in my life. I hate how much I enjoy it. I hate how good it feels to be with her. I hate myself for letting her stay in my life. I hate that I can't stop myself from giving in to her. I stayed the night last night and woke up holding her just like I used to when we were married. So she's there lying in my bed right now, still sleeping, like she didn't go crazy and try to make my life miserable for years. I had sex with her last night like I still loved her. Honestly, don't know how to feel about her anymore. I'm so tired. And to start off the comments, Bright Refuse 4503 writes, well, you're fucked. And Heisenbred 77 writes, whoa, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Okay, couldn't resist. And of course they chime in, he's a man-eater. He only comes out at night. Skilled Painter says, wait, I don't understand what the problem here is. I mean, he's having sex, right? And it's good, yep. Oh, the feelings part. Yeah, just forget about those. Calm Cow 1687 says, unfortunately, Psycho is the best. Bubbly Ad 74 writes, is her name Tammy by any chance? On a little more serious note, Park ESC writes, there's a reason why you divorced her. And you mentioned go crazy and try to make your life miserable. Sounds like addiction, and you need therapy. You also need to cut contact with her. Ooh La La asks, so why'd you divorce her in the first place? And a response, oh, you ought to see their post history. It's worth the read. This divorce is a good thing. Bejeweled writes, man, I feel for you. I had the rare experience of breakup sex with my ex-wife when I started the divorce. And I don't regret it, but there were a lot of emotions. Honestly, that once was plenty. And that's where the similarities end between you and I. Doing it repeatedly means you're never going to get better, which means you're going to be carrying the stress and heartache for years. And that's a great way to give yourself a psychological dysfunction of some sort. Get the hell out of the situation. Hamzda Ahmed writes, divorced with benefits. I like that. We're going to save that one. Divorced with benefits. Ahood writes, she's using your emotion and sex to manipulate you. She is a stalker, batshit crazy type girl. Got a divorce for a reason. Imagine the complications if she gets pregnant. Maybe that's even her plan. Choose peace, bro. Trailer Hooding says, you should wife her. Mike's Baby Mama 81 writes, maybe she'll get pregnant and then you'll get to keep that crazy for the rest of your life. Good luck with that. And Casual Dreamer writes in, I fucked my ex for like 5 months after we broke up. He was a horrible partner, but for some reason it felt so hot. And he was trying to suck me back in. And I'm glad I stopped when I did. Still feel sick thinking about those times. Days 3E writes, the longer this continues, the harder it's going to be. Wait until you find out she's sending pics to and banging other dudes. It'll be all the harder. Big DK 622 writes, I don't see the downside. Still gonna fuck her, and as soon as she goes crazy on you, you already moved out and you can block her without any financial impacts. You won, my guy. Roadrunner 2829 writes, bro, I had the same thing happen. One night I sent her a text saying, the only thing I can offer is a nice dinner, some sex, and wine, but not necessarily in that order. He snap texted back, what wine should I bring? And Snoogadgets 8139 writes, dude, you're a lost cause. She wanted a threesome in your past post, then you divorce. Now you're having sex with her after your various posts? You got to grow up, man, love yourself, and get her the hell out of your life. And Ramsden 619 says, don't listen to these guys telling you to run. Sex with her as much as you can. And Scammed In 66 says, she's now your sex wife. Dresden Mouse writes, OP, you divorced her for a reason. I'm guessing a good one. Sounds like she's unhinged by your description. Block her and phase her out. And as for me here at Woven Webs, I think you guys have summed it up great. And he's not going to listen to any advice. He's going to keep having sex with her and keep her in his life until it blows up even worse somehow. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments, and I appreciate you listening.